Solve a linear equation. Okay, this one's got some fractions in it too, so this could be a lot of fun. Okay, we have 8 equals 8w plus 4 over 3 minus 3w plus 8 over 5. Okay, a general technique I like to use here is with these rational expressions, really just fractions, but these parts that have denominators, is that I like to try to clear my denominators. One technique to do this is to multiply by the least common denominator of all of the fractions. So here we have a 3 and a 5 and a tacit 1, but the multiple of 3 and 5, the least common multiple of 3 and 5 would be 15. So I'm choosing to multiply both sides by 15 so that I can see the following happen. 15 times 8 is 120. 15 multiplied against that first fraction is going to allow the 15 to reduce with the 3 in the denominator to leave you with 5 multiplied against the numerator. Now, although there were no parentheses in the problem as written, having a fraction line is a tacit grouping symbol, so we need to put parentheses around the 8w plus 4. So what do you think we're going to get over here? Well, it's definitely subtracting. The 15 and the 5 reduce to yield 3, and then the leftover numerator would be 3w plus 8. So what that has done for us is it turned it into a problem that does not have denominators, and thus we don't need to worry about things like finding the common denominator. So in the next stage, I guess we'll use some distributive properties, and we would have 120 equals 5 times 8w is 40w, 5 times 4 is 20, and that's being added, minus 3 times 3w is 9w, and 3 times 8 is 24, and that's being added. So I like to do my subtraction in the next stage. So I kind of did my two distributive properties, and now I'm going to distribute the negative through in order to see what we actually have. So one more stage. Some people do this in one stage. I just made too many mistakes in my life. 40w plus 20, then minus 9w, because you're subtracting a positive 9w, and then you're subtracting a positive 24. And subtracting a positive means to subtract the number. So there we go. That's with the negative sign through. Again, some people can swallow this up in one stage. I like to do two just to be very explicit. Now we have 120 equals 40w minus 9w would be 31w, and 20 minus 24 would be minus 4. So now we've turned it into literally a two-step linear equation. Let's go through the process. Add 4 to both sides by the additive property of equality to give me 124 equals 31w, and then divide by 31 to isolate the variable and get 4 equals w. Or a lot of times I like to write this nicer as w equals 4. I like to put my variable on the left-hand side, but that's just applying the symmetric property of equality. So the answer to this problem is w equals 4.